Dreams. Everybody has them. Everybody has something that they just truly want. Ooh. And there's just something that they don't want to stop until they get it. And it's really nice that people have dreams, but something a lot of people have with their dreams is a fear to act on them. And what happens when people have a fear to act on them is they wait too long, or they don't act on them, and they end up not doing it. Dreams can be anything. They can be music related. This guy's saxophone. They can be related to cooking. Or they can be related to going outside or making a YouTube channel. And when I'm talking about dreams in this video, I want you guys to know that I am talking about like real job dreams and purposes for people in this life. These are my little guinea pigs. They're sleeping right now. But as many of you may know, my dream started right here on this TV when I saw wrestling for the first time. And today I want to talk to you guys about how we are gonna make dreams happen, because a lot of people, they don't know what they want to do with their life or how to get it done. So I'm gonna show you and tell you how you know if you have the right dream, or maybe you need to change it up. Maybe you have a false dream that it's not really yours, but you still want to do it. Dreams can also be about fitness and, building muscle and everything like that, if you want to. So, how to know if you have the right dream? Well, if you have the right dream, you're going to have this burning desire to want it. Like, you're going to be almost pissed off at yourself that you don't have it yet. And, this is something that a lot of people feel a lot of the time. They talk about how they want something, but they're too afraid to get it. And that's not what we want to happen. What we want to happen is we want you to want something, truly want it, and just be allowed to do whatever you can to get it. Because I love you, and I want you to succeed. So, when you have something that you want, like mine with wrestling, there are times in the day where I'm just sitting down, there's nothing for me to do, and I just start thinking, dang, and I really want to become a wrestler. Like, I cannot wait for this to happen. And why am I doing enough to become a wrestler right now? And that's really good, because that shows me that, that's not a forced thought that was planted into my head. That's just something that was said to me. And we want you to have the same thing. So whenever you get an organic thought of like, dang, why aren't I this right now? It's not because you're watching TV. It's not because you're playing video games. It's not because you read a book. You're just sitting and you get that thought. I want you to know that maybe trying to follow that is the right path. And almost obsessing over it is really going to help you, because it allows you to focus on pushing yourself past limits you're not even sure you had, and discovering a part of yourself you're not sure you had. So it really helps. Trust me, I know, because, I was starting this whole fitness journey and I was like, dang, what really is my dream? What do I want to get out of this fitness? And, it came down to wrestling, wanting to build muscle so I look good on stage, but also wanting to have the strength to be able to pick someone up if I need to and throw them around because that's what wrestling is. So, I train a lot for explosive movements, but also for aesthetics. So I look good when I'm wrestling in no shirt, maybe like no pants, just my underwear. I need to be able to look good, otherwise I'm going to be in trouble. So always know that you have a purpose and that when you have a dream, there's no need to let it go because people tell you to, because you're never going to feel happy unless you fulfill your purpose. And who knows, maybe my purpose isn't wrestling, but at this point I think it is. And nobody in my family wants me to do it. Like my mom, the greatest mom in the whole world, she hates wrestling, yet she still supports me through it. She wants me to do everything I can to achieve this. And despite the fact that she hates it, she loves me enough to let me do this, and that's really beautiful, but she still hates wrestling, and she does not want me to do wrestling. But she knows she can't stop me. My dad, same thing. My brothers might be the only two people in my family that want me to do it. My grandma thinks it's weird and that, well, she thinks obviously that wrestling is gay and that I shouldn't be doing gay things like that. And my grandfather, well, when I told him it, he said, "You have a lot of talents. I really hope you don't waste them on wrestling." And that one really hurt me. That he said that I was wasting my talents in wrestling and that I should do something else really hurt me, but still not going to stop me. And that's what you need, because you're going to have weird dreams that people think are gay, that people think won't work out. And you're going to have to push away from those people and continue pushing forward, because your dream is what your life is going to be one day, and you really need that dream to be a good one. It's not your dad's dream, it's not your grandfather's dream, it's not your sister's dream, it's your dream. So don't let anybody else try and influence what you want to do with your life, because you are the most special person. You know yourself the most. So you're the only one that can tell people what you want to do for the rest of your life is. So don't let other people influence you. And obviously, people have. People have influenced you to be a doctor since the day you were born by showing you Doc McStuffins and giving you doctor toys and things like that. But don't let people try and push you away from a dream that you have in your teenage years. Hold on to that dream like it is your last dying breath. And never let it go. Because, as men, we will never be truly happy unless we have a purpose. And we know that we are doing everything we can to work on that purpose. And this, is hard for me because currently there's no professional wrestling school that I go to. And, I learn throws and grappling from my instructors in karate. But I'm always worrying, what I doing enough? Is it enough? Am I going to be good enough? And I wouldn't say worrying, but thinking about that. And it's a good thing. That means I truly care about what I want to do. And even at 15 years old, I know that it's going to take a lot of work, and I really want to do that work to get there. So find something like that. It doesn't have to be wrestling. It doesn't have to be anything sports related. It doesn't have to be, it can be music, it can be whatever you want. It doesn't have to make you rich, but it has to make you happy, because we'll never be truly happy unless we know that we're working towards our purpose. Just like this YouTube channel, one was to help you guys, but two was to help me, because it would be much easier to find me if I've already had 2 million subscribers on YouTube and people were watching me. So I'm starting this now. When I get out of college, who knows how many subscribers I'll have on this channel. And we'll see where we go from there. It's been a fun ride, and I know it'll continue to be a fun ride to the top. And hopefully you guys can join me on it. Always remember, do the hard work, especially when we don't feel like it. I love you guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.